Vamos, bless me with your presence. Right now I'm a peasant. No, I don't deserve you. Please don't be a skeptic. People say I'm crazy. Say I need a medic. That you're on my league. They never accept it. But we good together. We can count our blessings. Out the hood together. We got no more stresses, cause we bossed up, glossed up. We so righteous. They all spite us, but won't fight us.
Look, y'all, it's gonna be a story time with Jay now.
Are you ready?
Sometimes that happens when I move my foot. I didn't do that purposely. Come on. Like, come on.
I'm about to do a
Hey, that really cannot be the cause of your death.
What's up, y'all? We're back with another video. As you can see, I got braces. I got my braces on Thursday of last week. I'm out still very sore. I can hardly talk if you can't tell. So today, my lovely husband, we do most of the talking. Today we're gonna be, he's gonna tell you, we're doing a story time. He's gonna tell you about the first and hopefully the only time that I know of that he's been arrested. So.
All right, so it was like one night where I was just cooped up in the house, and I just didn't want to be in the house. So I just got some friends to go out or whatever. So we was just going out. It was like 8 o'clock at night, and just went over to his house, and we was there for like 2 hours. And when I was just playing video games and just doing other stuff, and he wanted to leave the house for some reason, or whatever. On the why he wants to go sell something. But at the moment, I didn't, it didn't register, you know what I'm saying?
He wanted to go sell something.
So I didn't think
this
anything.
Grown man thought that his friend said he wanted to sell something. Joe's didn't come to mind. So.
No, like.
I guess he thought he wanted to go sell some shoes, some clothes or something.
Yeah, like that didn't register in my mind. It probably should have, but no, it didn't register in my head. So we all get in the car or whatever, and like 20 seconds after we get in the car, like we go into our next intersection and we take a left onto that intersection or whatever, and there was like a cop car like on the right of the intersection, and flickers his lights, and at that moment I was like, dang, I'm done for or whatever. I was like, I'm in trouble, I'm going to jail. So it was like 20 degrees or whatever, and it was raining. So he gets out first. We thinking he's going to jail because I guess the cops assume something right off the bat, I guess. So he puts him in handcuffs and starts reading his Miranda rights. So when he starts reading his Miranda rights, I was like, oh yeah, we're going to jail. So he gets his Miranda rights read. He sits in the back of the cop car. He takes him straight to the back of the cop car. So, and then it's the passenger. So he gets out, he gets some Miranda rights read to him, and then he gets in handcuffs. And then it's like I was the last one. So like in my head, I was like, so maybe I'm not going to jail. Maybe I'm not getting handcuffs. He comes to me, he's like, sir, are you sure you haven't been consuming any alcohol or taking in any marijuana? I was like, no, I haven't. So he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna ask you to step out the car. And as I start to step out the car, he's like, whoa, what are you doing? Because like I had my phone. I took my phone out because I was gonna start recording just in case some weird stuff happened.
No, you were not.
So
whatever.
So my phone was on my lap or whatever. So I moved it or whatever. He was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I just got my phone right here. He was like, do you have anything on you that will stick, poke, or stab me or whatever? I was like, no, or whatever. So he reads me my Miranda rights and then puts me in the back of the cop car. So I'm like, what the heck? So I'm scared. Like I'm thinking me and then other people are just going to jail or whatever. So more cops. It's like six cops, like 3 on this entrance and 3 on this entrance or whatever. And I'm glad none of us thought to run or whatever, because one of my buddies or whatever in the back of the car was like, hey, like I'm about to run or whatever. I can't go back to jail or whatever, because I guess he went back to jail. Anyway,
That's stupid.
Yeah, so another cop car comes, and this time this cop car comes with a dog. So this dog is like from the ground, it's like this high, it's like coming to my waist, and that dog is like built, like he's like built like steroid type built or whatever. So he starts sniffing the car, and he's like, and then he starts barking.
Why did you just reenact the dog?
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, he started.
The dog sniffing the cocaine.
So the second we get pulled over, I'm going to go back. So the second we like got pulled over, he stops hard, and then something hit the back of my heel or whatever, and I was like, what the heck was that? And I looked, and it was like a machete, like this long. It was like big, and I was like, dang. Like if I was going to jail, this is the perfect way to go to jail or whatever. So anyway, and there was like a come to find out there was like CBD, and obviously like CBD it's legal, but like over a certain amount it becomes illegal, whatever. So the dog starts smelling, that's what he smells or whatever. And then the cop comes over, and he was like, oh, so y'all have been smoking marijuana or whatever. And then we all he sees that, and then he sees the machete, and then he sees like the bong or whatever. That's how they like smoke marijuana or whatever. Anyway, the dog finds all that, and then like he pats everybody down, and then he's going through everybody's wallet, he's going through everybody's purses or whatever, just going through the car or whatever. So he goes through everybody's wallet. He's taking all the cards out, all the receipts out or whatever. And then in the driver's wallet, he finds an Adderall. And that's a felony. That's like jail time. That's like 3, 4, 5 years in jail. So at the time, I didn't know that. Like I didn't think that's like what he was selling or whatever. But like as like I learned like
hanging with the wrong crowd.
I was hanging with the wrong crowd. That's not even the craziest part. But anyway, so the dog is like barking like real loud. So like, like, cause obviously he found something. Anyway, he finds it, and then we're all just sitting on the curb. And this has been going on for like 2 hours, like 2.5 hours. So as like the 2.5 hour mark came, whatever, my phone was dead. So I didn't know, I couldn't call nobody if I was getting out or whatever. So, it's just going on or whatever. So he finally takes me out of the back of the cop car, and then he puts me onto the curb or whatever. He starts asking everybody for numbers or whatever, but he didn't ask the driver. He didn't ask for his number, like his parents' number. He didn't ask for my number. So I for sure thought we was going to jail or whatever. So he says, well, I found this, and this in your car, and this is a felony and drug paraphernalia. And he was like, you can get real jail time for this. Do you know that? And I was like, yeah, At that point, I was like, I'm figured it's my age, because he had asked for my age or whatever. And I told him like,
he was grown.
Yeah. So when he asked for my age, when he asked for my age, I knew at that moment like,
you messed up.
I messed up. Like I almost didn't want to say my age, because I just didn't want to say my age, because in my mind I was like, you know what, go ahead and tell me you're 17 or 18. But I'm glad I didn't tell him he was 17 or 18, because the other dude said he was 17 or 18 or whatever, and he looked back and boom, gone. He was going to jail. He was going to jail for real, whatever. But come to find out, just going along through the whole, experience or whatever, just hanging around with the wrong crowd or whatever. So the time goes on or whatever, and the driver, he actually, he's like, the Adderall's mine or whatever. He confesses to everything. So he's like, the Adderall's mine, the CBD is mine, whatever, the machete's mine, the bong is mine or whatever. And that's what like released us to, just to go on or whatever. And So he takes the handcuffs off of me or whatever, and he was like, all right, well, you're free to go or whatever. And I was like, wait, really? He was like, do you want to go to jail? He was like, I have to take you to jail if you want, whatever, or whatever. They were all getting rides from their moms or whatever, because their moms came or whatever. And I'm glad my mom wasn't called.
Well, she know now. She didn't know before. Now, Miss Willer, you know now.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Sorry I didn't tell you. Yeah, that's what happened, because it's like now I know, you know, the people you should really hang around or whatever, because bad people, they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you grow. But like the bad people or whatever, but the good people, like they want to see you grow. They want to see you succeed. They want good for you, whatever. So like now I know the group of people I should hang around, the group of people I shouldn't hang around, you know. And then after that, like they were good friends in the moment or whatever, but like long-term friends, no, like, cause those friends that were so-called my friends, they aren't there no more. So it's like we gotta pick and choose who to hang out with. But yeah, those were just bad friends. But yeah, that was the story time when I almost got arrested.
Yep, so if you enjoyed this story time, go ahead and like this video, comment down below if there's anything else you want us to do a story time on. Thank you guys for watching, really appreciate it. Anything?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the giveaway. So like she said, just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so that way you get notified every time we post a video.
And one more thing before we end this video. Last video we announced that we were going to be doing free $50 Cash App giveaways. Those winners will be announced on February 15th. And all you have to do to enter is subscribe to our channel and follow our Instagram. A link to our Instagram will be in the bio. If you have any suggestions or any story times you'd like to hear, go ahead and comment that down below. And thank you so much for watching this video.
Yeah, I just wanna keep it smiling. I just wanna stay together, babe. They divide us, wanna separate. All envious, all hate.